Hello everyone and welcome to today's video, where today you can see we have the MAFEX Jean Grey and MAFEX Storm, and I'm just taking a look at them together just because I got them both in at the same time, and you know, they're two characters I needed to fill out my X-Men roster, and they're two characters I didn't want to buy a Marvel Legends of because, you know, Marvel Legends females aren't quite up to par sometimes. So we'll get these girls out of the package after we take a look at the packaging. So, for starters, you got the top, and I like the way they do the little faces. You got the X-Men logo on both of them. You got, obviously, the front looks like a comic book on each of them. You got the X-Men logo there, Jean Grey, X-Men there. I kind of like Storm's better. And then you got these side product shots. Once again, Storms are better. Once again, Storms are better. Jean Grey looks nicer there, in my opinion. You got the product shots, the unpiratable hologram, and yeah. Let me get these girls open and we'll take a look at them. Okay, now we have them both out of packaging, and just so everyone knows, these figures are absolute hell to take out of packaging. Oh my god. For some reason, the girl MAFEXs are worse to take out than the male ones. I don't know why. Maybe it's because they're smaller and it's harder. Okay, we'll start out with Storm. This is my uncle's personal favorite X-Men. We got the Jean Grey in the background. So we got the... Actually, I'll just throw her off to the side. We got arguably the most popular female X-Men member. You know, everyone loves Storm. Even I love Storm, and I'm a hater. But I just pretend to be a hater because I like to piss my uncle off. Because we fight a lot. So it's fun. We fight playfully, just so everyone's aware. So, this figure looks so beautiful. I can't even front with you, man. This figure is gorgeous looking. Just got that flowing, weird cape. I always thought this cape was so weird. No bendy wire, sadly, but it looks nice, and it flows well. That head is just perfect. That is Aurora through and through. Miss Monroe is looking beautiful. You got the shoulder pads there that are also articulated. So, I mean, while we're in it, we might as well just get into articulation. She can look that far down. She can't really look too much up because of the hair. So I wish she had hair that was flowing out more. But, I mean, and a mohawk head would have been cool too, because that would have really got good motion. You got the arms can go out to there. You know, you obviously have the butterfly joint there and back. You got a single jointed elbow, sadly. And then you got the hinge. Well, I think you really get a hinge with this one because of those cuffs. It's the same way with the Ben Reilly Scar the Spider. For torso, she gets that far forward, that far back, you know. So she gets tilt, she can twist. And then the leg can kick out to there. Leg can kick back to there. Leg can kick forward to there. You got the double jointed knee. And then you got the swivel and hinge at the foot. And yeah, she is great for articulation. Next, we're going to look at Jean Grey for articulation. We'll also take a look at her. And both of these figures have beautiful sculpted hair. Storm's is obviously more beautiful, but that's just because there's such a nice wash in it, and it's just so beautiful. And then you got the earrings there too that look really nice. Well, I guess we can do close-up shots for both of them. All right, now you're going back there, Miss Monroe. And this is Jean Grey's best costume in my opinion. This is the costume I grew up with. This is the costume I love. So sue me. And I actually really like the addition of blue here instead of gold. It was drawn with both sometimes, like interchangeably really, but I like the blue there because it breaks up the legs and makes them look less bland. So that blue is nice and beautiful, and the yellow is nice and beautiful. She matches her husband very well. So for articulation, the head can look down there. You're not going to get much up. You get a little tilt, just like Storm. Torso can go that far down, that far back. Twist. arms can go that far out. You know, you got the single jointed elbow, you got butterfly joint, you got the actual hinge and swivel at the wrist, and then the legs can kick out to there, kick back to there, kick out to there, double jointed knee. You got the hinge and swivel at the leg, foot, and then you got like sculpted butt cheeks on her legs and everything. It's so weird. I love it though. And yeah, one thing about MAFEX is they need to start adding the thigh cut there and a boot cut or something, because like right there, you can tell that would have been perfect place to put it. I don't care if it makes them look uglier to some collectors. I want the articulation, because I don't think Amazing Yamaguchi is ever going to get around to these characters. So we want more articulation. So for accessories, we'll start off with Storm. So they both come with the shitty display stand that I'm really not a fan of. And then Storm comes with these hands that are shooting out electricity, and then these ones that plug into her other hands. I'm not going to take them out on camera right now because I don't really have a lot of space to do that. And then she also comes with 2 alternate heads. You got the angry head, and then the more pursed lips ones. So if they would focus, that would be okay. Yeah, so yeah, beautiful heads. It's one thing about these. They all share the same hair sculpt from what I can tell though, which is kind of a bummer. And then for hands, you get a lot of hands. You get, number one, you get the relaxed hands on her body. Then you get the fisted hands. Just the splayed out hands. The splayed out hands with the pegs for the lightning bolts. You get these more like grabby hands. And then you get these other like splayed out hands. And then for Miss Jeannie here, let me just put Miss Monroe's stuff back. So for Jeannie Marie, we get, once again, the shitty display stand. And then you get 3 interchangeable hands, 3 pairs of interchangeable hands. 4 technically, actually. You get these ones. Wait, let me grab them all out. Okay. Okay. You get these flat palm hands. You know, telekinetic hands. You get these other telekinetic hands. You get fists. And then you get the bubbly power effect hands with the hands and the powers molded together, which I like. I do wish she would have came with more like touching her forehead telekinetic type hands, but I mean, they didn't include it, so. And then you get an alternate head with more angry, and then you get the unmasked head, and then the hood to put around the neck. I do wish she would have come with a what's it called? Like ponytail head, because that would have been great for articulation, but they didn't do that. And I'm not going to show what it's like to swap out any of these parts. If you own a MAFEX, you know, you can go look at my other videos. You know, you can look at other people's videos. I don't want to do all that right now. So for size comparisons, first we'll compare them to each other. And yes, Storm is bigger, and I like that she's taller, because I envisioned Storm as pretty tall. You know, she's a queen and all that. Then we have the other ex-lady in the line. And I'm so glad I have these 3. And then we'll do the other X-Men MAFEX that I own. We got Gambit. Okay. We'll put those back. Then now we're going to go more other, like, Marvel Legends and stuff. So for number 1, we have the Rogue and the Mystique. And these all look great together. And then what next? We're gonna go the X-Men 97 Wave 1 Bishop and the X-Men 97 Wave 2 Cyclops with the head from the VHS one. And yeah, can't wait to pose these guys up together. And then next we're gonna go, we'll just do Hot Claws Wolvie and VHS series Wolvie. And then we'll go Nightcrawler from series 2. And then we'll go Beast. And then next we'll go Iceman and the Mezco Deadpool. And then next we're gonna go, we've got this man's right here. And we'll go with Black Suit Spidey. That's the Mezco Wolverine. And then we'll go Mezco Psych. And those two actually look kind of good together too. And then we'll go MAFEX Ben Reilly. Scarlet Spider. And yeah, that's all for size comparisons. Thanks for watching, guys. For rating Storm, I think I rate her higher than Jean Grey. I'd probably go Storm would be a 7. Jean Grey would be a 6.5, 6.5. I keep forgetting to actually do ratings for figures, but I'm trying to remember. I guess I'll retroactively rate the last figure I just reviewed, this guy, as and for me, 9. He's a 9 for me. I am very biased, because he's my favorite X-Men, but... So yeah, pick these guys up. I got them for, 58 and 64 on Plaza Japan, so I wouldn't recommend paying for them on Big Bad Toy Store if you can help it. You know, get them as cheap as possible, in my opinion, is the way to go. I got these for the same price as, almost the same price as just she is on, because she's like 104 on there. You know, it's a little bit more, but still. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. So, say goodbye to them. Peace out.